The Summer Palace, a royal garden during the Qing Dynasty of China, formerly known as the Garden of Clear Ripples, is located at number 19 New Gongmen Road, Haidian District, in the western suburbs of Beijing. It utilizes Kunming Lake and Wanshoushan Mountain as the base site. So it takes the West Lake scenery in Hangzhou as the blueprint, draws on certain design techniques and moods of the Jiangnan Garden, and builds a large-scale natural landscape garden, which is also the most well-preserved one of the royal palaces and imperial gardens, and so is regarded as the Museum of the Royal Gardens. The whole garden covers an area of 3.009 square kilometers. The water accounted for about 3/4 by the Wanshoushan and Kunming Lake sort of composition. The garden is distributed with more than 100 buildings, more than 20 courtyards of different sizes, more than 3,000 ancient buildings, covering an area of nearly 70,000 square meters. There are probably more than 1,600 ancient and famous trees. The Summer Palace was built in the 15th year of the Qianlong reign of the Qing Dynasty 1750, and was burned down by the British and French forces in the energy year of the Xinfang reign. So 1860. 12 years, 1886, the Qing court diverted funds such as naval funds to begin reconstruction, and 2 years later took the present name as the Empress Dowager Cixi's place of rest and recuperation. In 1900, it was destroyed by the eight-power Allied forces, and in 1902, it was actually restored. The most prominent feature of the Summer Palace is the perfect combination of the natural landscape surrounded by water and the royal style of the palace architecture in the real mountains. Real water for the design of attractions, not only to highlight the royal style, but also reflects the harmony and unity of the gardens and the mountains. So water hold not only the law of nature, but also higher than nature. So the beauty of nature and artificially carved and skillfully blended into a whole. The garden landscaping of the Summer Palace integrates the mood of Chinese painting, poetry, and literature, creating the grandeur of China's royal gardens. So brilliant colors and their fully coordinated relationship with the landscape and green environment. There are more than 40,000 pieces of cultural relics in the Summer Palace, covering almost all categories of Chinese heirloom relics, and more than just 20,000 pieces of national relics. On March 4th, 1961, the Summer Palace was just announced by the State Council of the People's Republic of China as the first batch of national key cultural relics protection units. In December 1998, the Summer Palace was inscribed on the World Heritage List by UNESCO.